Oh no!
All right, folks, we're back. We're evading Roxy and talking Warhammer.
You know, you were talking about how you visited a miniature shop recently.
Yes.
Hey, let me miniatures shop. It was not a small shop. It was a shop full of small things.
How can you see me in the dark? I feel like the dark should provide significant cover.
Her songs know what you did in the dark.
They do. She's gonna light me up.
But I was in a comic shop for the first time in a while recently.
You were, yes.
Yeah. You know, it got we had a little bit of discussion because I was on the hunt for a comic and everything.
Mm-hmm. What comic were you hunting for?
You like Monster High, don't you, Squidward? Yeah, that's I'll admit that's my guilty pleasure. That's been my tism as of late.
So my tism's been like switch. My tism switches like every few weeks.
I think it's Transformers at the moment.
Okay. It's kind of Warhammer right now, but part of that is just like the like obsessiveness of not being able to like do what not being able to buy the stuff because I haven't had my card yet. So it's okay. So my plan is basically just like start with the paint set, see if I like it. If I like it, then I'll buy the starter set, paint all that, and then get I basically have a plan to get myself up to that 1,000 point army pretty easily.
See, that's me, but not because I don't have a card, but because I shouldn't.
Right.
They have Monster High has a series called Skelector Editions.
Really?
That are dolls of like.
I was gonna say, are you collecting the dolls too?
I've thought about it, but mainly like they have dolls of popular horror figures.
Okay.
So like they made one of Pennywise.
Oh, okay.
They made one of.
So that's more your interest rather than just the.
I mean, I like the concept. I think it's it's
the G-rated Rosario vampire.
Well, also it's like what's called daughters and sons of famous movie monsters, and so I'm like, oh, that's cool. Yes, I understand. I'm probably not the target demographic, but fuck you, I don't care.
Well, yeah, neither is My Little Pony, but I feel like this is more respectable than that. At least that fan base.
Yes, I mean then that's not saying much.
Yeah, fair enough. Your tone makes me say otherwise.
But yeah, it was funny the other day because like they had one of the comics at what's called at that one shop I was telling you I went to with my family, and I was like, hold on, I gotta make a stop at the bookstore real quick, and keep in mind it's mostly manga in there, and they have like the basic understanding of manga that whenever everyone sees it, they're like, oh, it's porn. And so like I got this from like the children's section because I'm a child at heart. And so I walked out, and they're like, Joey bought porn. They're like, if you only knew, it's even weirder than that.
Is it?
But yeah, it was funny. They're like, you totally bought it. And I was like, yeah, that's what I bought. Yeah, that's it. It's like that.
Nail on the head.
It's that classic thing of what, like, like you've heard that joke, like, when you're watching some weird shit and your parents walk in, so you
turn on porn
because it's easier to explain. Yeah. But yeah, what? They just did the Shining Girls recently.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's cool.
They did a Gremlin one. Yeah. But you see, the problem is, Skelector stuff is incredibly pricey.
Define incredibly pricey.
Like hundreds of dollars.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah. They just
like, why?
Well, because they're not just like they're different from the dolls that they just sell at the stores. Like, you have to, like, special order these dolls, basically.
What do they come with?
Here, I can show.
Yes, inform as a fellow figure enthusiast, I'm interested.
I want to see what. There's one they just released recently that I forgot what it was for. Let's see. What was their most?
No.
Oh, they released a Squid Game one. That was.
I thought you were gonna say Squidward.
Man, I love my. Oh, and they did. That was the big one. They did Hocus Pocus this year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I saw Squid Game. Like, what the fuck? Oh, they did a Wednesday one.
Okay, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. I want to see if I can find the. The Gremlin one was pretty badass. Oh, they did Jack and Sally? And
really?
And I did not know about this?
That filled, yeah. These, I mean this in the least, like, demeaning way possible.
No. Say it in the most demeaning way possible.
These kind of give me the vibes of, like, Barbies, but for Hot Topic kids.
I mean, they are made by Mattel.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. So, like, it's funny, because I feel like a lot of people look at them and say, oh, it's Bratz, but, like...
Yeah. Who made Bratz?
I don't know.
Oh! Damn it. Here we go.
Oh. She'll never find me in here. Looks in. Oh, but yeah, my point being, so, I was hunting,
Fuck!
I was comic hunting, which I did almost pick up. They had Spawn comics there for, like, $1. I've noticed, like, that in, like, like I said before, every comic shop has Spawn, like, ridiculously detailed Spawn figures. And I'm like, why specifically Spawn?
Right.
I mean, I like Spawn. I don't think, like, the general populace loves Spawn that much.
Right.
But yeah, I almost picked up that. But you had brought up that you own, because I was talking about they have different variants for the comics, with different covers, and I thought about buying it twice, because I'm like, do I really need the same comic twice just because it has a different cover? Yes, I do, because I'm, the tism has hit hard.
Right.
But yeah, and you're like, well, you technically have a comic like 5 times over.
Yeah.
Because you also bought like the omnibus and stuff like that. This is the question I pose you. This is a very long-winded context to get here. I know I personally, I almost rather buy the individual issues than the omnibus.
Really?
Which will almost certainly be more expensive in the long run.
Yeah.
But I like collecting the different covers.
Yeah, but the omnibus comes with the different covers, like, in the back of the book.
Does it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess I'm talking generically. So I don't know if that's the case.
You don't know me. You don't know me. She saw me.
He can't hide forever.
You absolutely saw me. There's no way you didn't saw me.
And I'm your favorite.
Not anymore, you're not. Hi. I love that she does open it before she gets you. That's funny.
I love if they played like the Eric Andre like 2
Yeah.
just like opens it. Open. That's another. I gotta finish JoJo. I'm gonna say that till the day I die.
Till the day you die.
I'm never gonna finish it. See, I love how I just got through like all the seasons that people say are bad.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Just
it doesn't
to
get. Yeah, I just did the grunt work, to get up to like the part where everyone's like, "Oh, this is where it gets good," and then never watched it.
Mm-hmm.
Are you lost?
Oh, but what I was saying earlier with Warhammer was, so I thought it'd be like ridiculously hard to get to a 1,000 point army.
Yeah.
It's not as bad as I expected it to be, because each unit has different point values. So, depending on what units you buy, if you just want to hit the 1,000 mark, it's not that hard. Well, like, for instance, okay, so like basic infantry, like take for example the one I'm looking at, Tyranids, that'd be the Termagant. Termagant, a squad of 10 is 60 points. So that would be 6 points per Termagant. So that'd be like, okay, if you're just building an entire army of Termagants, that's going to take for fucking ever. But you have other units that are worth well over 100 points by themselves. The most expensive one, to my knowledge, is... Well, expensive points-wise, not expensive price-wise.
You're kind of the worst.
The most expensive points-wise is the Swarm Lord, that being at a whopping 250 points.
Huh.
Which, a lot of people try to, like, they'll justify, like... But if a kit is a good price, depending on, like, points per dollar. So, like, for instance, the Swarm Lord, he's 250 points, but his kit costs 50. So that's roughly 5 points per dollar. That's a pretty good deal.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, some kits, like, I think it was, like, one of, like, the mid-sized guys, he was, like, 1 point per...
Oh, he's mid, huh?
Yeah, he's pretty mid. It's, like, 1.5 points per dollar, so, like, not that great of a deal.
Oh, so you can actually calculate how, like...
You can calculate...
how much of a bang for your buck you're getting.
Exactly.
Huh.
Because in terms, it's not always about, like, the number of models in the kit, because certain models are worth more points on the battlefield.
Back in my day, we called the bang for the buck prostitution.
The only thing that kind of gets me with the game is the fact that... So, the amount of space a unit can move is measured in inches. And it's one of those things where it's like, I want there to be like an actual board, because there ain't no way I'm pulling my fucking ruler out every single time I'm moving. But other than that, this actually, like...
Do you actually need, like one of those, like, can you just do this on a normal tabletop?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay,
You can just...
okay.
Oh yeah, no, there's definitely, like, ways to pour hammer it up. Like, I've seen people in terms of, like, so you see, like, the people using, like, the big, like, the table mats and the like, you can definitely get, like, the terrain structures.
So you're telling me I can play this on my Thomas the Tank Engine carpet
Absolutely.
from a kid? Okay.
Yes. Yes, you can. And I've seen people use, like, cardboard boxes as terrain structures, and like
I can play this on Crampara.
You can put. Do not mention that. Keep that game's name out your fucking mouth.
I'm trying to. Okay.
Keep fucking this game's mouth. But yeah, no, you can absolutely like make it work as you need.
Okay, so I can use them as Monopoly pieces.
You can. You absolutely can. Very expensive Monopoly pieces. Yeah, I think I think that they said like Termagants, like just buying the Termagant box is
man,
like
is it Termagant?
It's Termagants. Yeah, just buying like Termagants by themselves is actually a terrible deal. Because they're only with like 6 points each. You get 10 of them, that's 60 points. But the box is like $40.
Oh.
$30 or $40, something like that. And so you're not getting very much bang for your buck. Especially when you can get so many of them in every single starter kit.
Yeah.
Which actually, apparently, a really good bang for your buck is the, So I guess they made a Space Marine 2 board game that actually uses real Warhammer miniatures.
Space Marine 2?
Yeah, that's what it's called. That's the new.
Oh, like the game,
like the video game.
Okay, I was like, like there's a second version, like the Space Marine 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Okay, well, apparently there's a lot of different There's apparently a lot of different chapters of Space Marines. That's like very. See, I was looking at it was funny. I was confused because they have like a.
No, you didn't. Yeah, you did. And on that note,
See you guys next time. Bye.